Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth Huston from Elvis Astrology at elvisastrology.com. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a series of videos that cover the last part of 2017, so that'll be October, November and December 2017, and touching a little bit about Uranus going into Taurus mid-May 2018 and my take on that. So that's actually what I'm going to start off with, is the movement of three outer planets that will start mid-October 2017. And what do I think about that? And it is slightly different than some of my colleagues have spoken about. And do bear in mind that I will be coming back throughout the months with more videos to give you more details. This is just an overarching theme that I think these three outer planets will have for the collective, which really means for all of us here on this earth. We have, first of all, Jupiter going into Scorpio. I really think that Jupiter going into water sign Scorpio is uncovering some murky depths, our murky water, the toxins, the pollution, that sort of thing that perhaps we just don't have enough information on in terms of long-term effects on all of us on this earth. That includes the humans, the animals, everything that exists on this earth. What I think is going to happen is there's going to be a lot more scientific research that bubbles up to the surface as a result of what's really going on. And don't forget that Scorpio does rule research. And Jupiter is going to be shining a light on that. That's what I see, expanding our understanding of what's happening in those murky waters, hopefully to positively actually do something about it. The next planet we have changing signs towards the end of this year, December 2017, is Saturn. Saturn will be going into Earth sign of Capricorn. So Saturn kind of represents immovable structures, and I kind of see this as a little bit of a chess piece play, where Saturn, representing structures, will start to put things in place that actually serve to protect us on this earth. Rules and regulations, that kind of thing. Maybe even structures around things like our water and our earth, maybe even our air, that serve to protect all of us on this earth. The last one is Uranus, which is all about unexpected things, bolts out of the blue, goes into Taurus, and this is in mid-May 2018. I see this planet, Uranus, going into Taurus as breakthroughs, breakdowns, and sudden illumination of what the earth and our food sources are really being disturbed by. Now, the positive thing about all these three planets is that they, throughout the next few years, form positive aspects of sextiles and trines, which to me suggest that there will be some really powerful forces working for the good to clean up our waters, clean up our earth, and of course clean up our air. So I don't want to put people in a state of anxiety. I just want to make you aware of something that I think everybody is aware of. What can you do? Well, what you can do is read your labels, know where your food is coming from, find out where your water is coming from, get your water tested. These are really simple things that all of us can do to serve to protect ourselves, our family, and our friends, and our little animals too. There's a book that's out there that was published in 1962 called Silent Spring, written by a biologist, Rachel Carlson. Now, Rachel died, unfortunately, of cancer not long after she published this phenomenal book on the effects of toxins, insecticides, pesticides on our earth, and it included the effects in our air, the water, and the earth, and then subsequently the animals that live in those, including us. And as a result of writing this book, the positive effect was that the EPA was formed, the Environmental Protection Agency. So many of the toxins that she lists in her book and the devastating effects of them on our environment and the animals and us no longer are used in our environment. So that's a positive thing. But I think if you want to understand the context of what can happen when poisons, toxins are put into our environment, especially as it relates to things put in our water, and our Earth, I think you'll get a really good context of how what we think are innocuous things being put into our water and our Earth can, once they interact with, say, radioactivity, the sun in other words, as well as the water and just time, the long-term effects can be devastating. So I encourage you, environmentalists that want to get a little more understanding of how things can affect our Earth, water, and air, read her book. I'll put her reference, as I do always, in my text that accompanies my videos. So feel free to comment if you do read about her, and leave any suggestions that you've got about what you do to clean up the environment. So let's get back now to October 2017. So fresh out of the gate on the 5th of October with a full moon in Aries. And accompanying this full moon, we also have the lovebirds, Venus, conjunct Mars in Virgo, reticent Virgo, at 18 degrees. We also have Pluto that is out of its retrograde in Capricorn, and it forms a trine to anything in Earth. Now the thing about the Venus-Mars conjunction, the negative part, is that it actually squares Saturn and Sagittarius. So it could be that certainly some love relationships are going to just have some challenges that they have to overcome, or maybe there's going to be some disapproval from others with regards to it. But I see it as a real opportunity for folks that have wanted to really break out and claim their love for someone, to do it at this time, because, you know, the full moon is all about, you know, things coming to fruition. It being in Aries suggests that there are new roads to take. So I see this as new roads in relationships for sure. It just might be that it'll be a little bumpy to begin with. But I would say this is kind of like a true love type of thing. It could also mean that relationships in business can be formed as well. But make sure that you've got everything in writing and that all the little details are worked out. We have Jupiter at the final degrees of Libra, and it's going to be sextiling that eclipse point that we all knew about at 28 degrees of Leo that happened on the 21st of August, 2017. So again, this might bring some just fortunate opportunities for those that were either had to go through intellectual or sort of more internal changes and had not made any decisions of what to do. You may get some really lucky chances come your way that help you get you on your road, because this will be like the final degrees of Jupiter in Libra. And Libra's a relationship sign, so this could do with relationships. Now Libra's usually romantic relationships, but it could also be business too, that you'll just have some fortunate things. Jupiter's about good fortune, come your way around that time. We also have Mercury that will be conjuncting Jupiter at 1 degree on the 17th of October. This could also bring some very favorable communications. So keep an eye out for things like that come in that may aid you on your path to what you need to get onto. We have the new moon in Libra at 26 degrees Libra on the 19th of October. And we have the north nodes still trining Saturn in Sagittarius. So I see this new moon really accentuating relationships again. I know we've been speaking a lot about relationships over the past months, but it's because of this whole Libra thing. Jupiter being in Libra, now this new moon being in Libra. And I would say that this could be a positive start for those relationships that broke out on the 5th of October. You could have this new moon in Libra give you some really good things to be happy about, and just getting you on that path of your true love, and just being happy with what you're doing. And the north nodes trining Saturn will certainly help folks get on their path as well. Just more things to add to get you on your path that you're supposed to be on. With Mercury trining Neptune on the 24th of October, this is just like a dreamy type. I would actually listen to your dreams, write them down, see if there's anything significant that comes to light that enlightens you. You know, Neptune's about enlightenment. Mercury's about messages, so listen to some message that might come your way. Maybe even ones that you wouldn't expect from, you know, a certain situation. Like you may be on a train or something, or on a plane, and you overhear someone talk about something that really inspires you. You know, Neptune's about inspiration too. So it could come from something that you're not necessarily expecting. We also have a lovely aspect. You have this aspect every year, it's just in different signs. We have the Sun conjuncting Jupiter on the 27th of October, and that happens in the sign of Scorpio. Just a lovely, lovely time. It could also bring up, though, and expose secrets, but they could be secrets that may not be necessarily negative. Maybe you've not revealed your love for somebody, and you decide that you want to do it at that time. Jupiter's about good luck, good fortune. The Sun, generally speaking, represents men. It could mean just from a mundane aspect that men bring you good luck. And that can be in anything, not just love. It can be business as well. So that's it for October as I see it. I'll be back with my November take as well as my December 2017 wrap up. Don't forget to go to my website. I'll leave that link in my text that accompanies these videos, but it's elvisastrology.com. I always do a new moon and full moon every month for free on my website. I also do charts, so any of you that would like a chart done, a personal chart, to see where you're going over the next months and years, I would be delighted to do that for you. Again, go to my website and connect in with me through there. Looking forward to connecting with more of you through the coming days and months. Do take care of yourself and come back and see me soon.